In this video, we will show you how to use the Phonak touchscreen microphone. To turn on the microphone, you will hold the power button located on the right side of the microphone. You will see the screen turn on and green flashing lights. Once it turns on, you will need to connect it to your students' hearing aids. To do this, you need to make sure that the students' hearing aids are on and that there is a receiver connected to it. The receiver is this small attachment that allows the hearing aids to connect to the touchscreen microphone. Without this, the hearing aids might not connect to the microphone. To connect the microphone, the hearing aids need to be within 4 inches of it. You can hold the microphone up to the student's ear to connect them and press connect on the screen. You will see that it says Roger X is connected, which is the attachment. If you are concerned that they are not connected, you can double check the connection by swiping right on the home screen to the second page and pressing List Devices to show all devices that are connected. The Roger touchscreen microphone is rechargeable, so it will come with a power cable. If the microphone has a low battery, then you will see that the power indicator above the power button will flash red. When you see the red flashing light, you have about 1 hour before the battery will be completely dead. You can also see the battery life on the top right-hand corner of the screen, indicating how much charge is left. To charge it, you will plug the micro USB into the charging port on the microphone shown here. Then you insert the other end of the power cord into the wall. The light indicator will flash green when it is charging and turn a solid green when fully charged. On a full battery, you will have about 10 hours of charge, so make sure to plug the touchscreen microphone in at the end of the day to ensure sufficient charge to the next day. There are 3 different modes. There is a small group mode, a lanyard mode, and a pointing mode. By default, when the microphone is first turned on, it is in an automatic mode, where it will switch automatically between the 3 modes depending on the orientation of the microphone. There is a symbol at the top of the screen to indicate which mode the microphone is in. Small group mode is used for small group situations comprising of 2 to 5 students. To use the small group mode, you can place the touchscreen microphone in the center of the table, and it will detect the students' voices and automatically switch between its 3 built-in microphones towards the current speaker. The next mode is lanyard mode. You can attach the microphone to a lanyard and wear the device around your neck to be able to stream your voice into the students' hearing aids, making sure that the microphones and screen are facing out away from you. The last mode is the pointing mode. If the student is using the touchscreen microphone themselves, it allows the student to simply point the microphone in the direction of the teacher to capture their voice within 4 meters. This mode is deactivated by default, so if your student wants to handle the microphone themselves, then you may need to go into the settings, click on pointing, and select Activate. You can tell which mode it is in by the icon at the top of the screen shown here. The Roger touchscreen microphone is able to detect which way the microphone is oriented and is able to switch between these modes. The different modes just indicate which of the 3 microphones on the device is being used as the primary to help the student in different situations. There are different networks that are available to connect with if you have multiple students with hearing aids connected to your touchscreen microphone. Network mode is the default and allows you to connect and use the microphone with all students with Phonak hearing aids. If you want to be able to talk with each student one-on-one with the microphone, then you can select Subnet on the first page and then hit Connect within 10 centimeters of only the devices of the students you want to talk to. To stop using Subnet, you can return to the room's existing network by selecting Network on the home page. If you are co-teaching with another teacher that is using a touchscreen microphone, you can also connect to their existing network. To do this, you need to swipe right on the screen to the third page and place your touchscreen mic within 10 centimeters of the other teacher's touchscreen mic and press Join Net. It will ask you if you want to join a new network, and you will select Yes in the top right corner. Then you can speak to the students with hearing aids in that classroom. If you need to erase the network of students connected, you can select New Net on the third page to create a new network from scratch. An example of when you might need to do this is at the beginning of the year when you have a new group of students. You can hook up the touchscreen microphone with an external audio source to be able to play video audio straight into the student's hearing aids. To do this, you take an audio jack like this one, which should have come with your touchscreen mic. You can insert one end of the audio jack into the bottom of the microphone as shown here. When the audio jack is connected, the mute button will flash red and the screen will show a mute symbol. You can then take the other end of the audio jack and plug it directly into the external source, whether it is your computer or smartboard. When it is connected like this, the microphone is muted and the student will no longer be able to hear your voice. They will now hear the audio playing from the computer directly into their hearing aids. If you have an issue where the student cannot hear the audio, go into the settings on the third page and select Audio Settings to make sure that Input is selected. When you are finished playing the audio from the computer, you can unplug the jack from the touchscreen microphone and it should automatically unmute. If you need to make sure the audio can be heard by all students in the classroom, in addition to the students with hearing aids, you will need to contact your school's IT department to set that up. If you are having issues with your touchscreen microphone, we have included some screenshots of some possible scenarios and fixes from the company who made the microphone. You can pause the video at any point to read these scenarios to hopefully find the solution to the issue you are having.